22 is a symbolic number for those who serve and have served our country. Tragically, since 2009, 22 is the number of active duty members and veterans who take their lives every day. Now there's a weekly class fueling the fight against post-traumatic stress disorder by reuniting men and women and offering fitness and family. Michael Schlesinger takes us to 22 Fitness Boot Camp.
Good job. Good work.
Good job, good work. Things we might say about Dan Newberry. Military life has been such a major part of his. More specifically, the U.S. Army Airborne Infantry. He was deployed to Iraq several times. He's seen the horrible side of war, and he suffered for it.
A physical reaction to a bad memory, the constant thoughts, that come in your mind post-service, the chronic depression, the increased temperament.
Newberry has been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder. It's something he lives with, but he says it does not define him. He rises above and pushes through, quite literally.
Physical exercise helps decrease the symptoms of PTSD and depression. Those two things run hand in hand. So exercise is a natural antidepressant, and it's probably one of the most underused antidepressants out there. So I've decided to offer a free fitness program for anyone that struggles with these types of issues. Grab a partner. Everyone grab a partner. So the first stretch you're going to do is you're going to do a buddy-assisted chest stretch. And what you're going to do is you're going to, simple, is just going to pull the arms back until they say stop.
What this former staff sergeant has come up with is a calisthenics-type workout called 22 Fitness Boot Camp at Fuel Fitness in Oak Creek. It sounds a bit intimidating.
For vets, I'll do this. Let's do it. Ready? Okay. Let's. I hate squats. Hate them, but it's okay.
Especially for a few of us. But obviously, that's not the point. The routine is meant for those living with trauma. For some serving, it becomes too much, like for those nearly 24 daily who take their lives because of it.
Physical fitness is used in the military to bring cohesion and the spirit de corps and things like that. And so I've brought that basically into the civilian world. And as a result, not only military is taking involved, or first responders are getting involved, but civilians have gotten involved. And has effectively bridged the gap between this veteran community and the civilian community. And we have literally become one big family.
Just stay resilient, use your training and reach out to people. Like, there's people out there that care. Just know you can always ask for someone's help, so.
And this routine helps, you think?
Absolutely, yeah, like staying active, like the whole body, mind, and spirit.
Some members of the workout group have never fought on the battlefield, but they still carry their own war wounds with them.
I do have a little PTSD from my daughter dying when she was 5, and those things don't go away. I mean, it's things that stick with you every day, and it helps, being there and just working it out. Essentially what he says during our workouts is, just keep working. It's gonna help, and it does. I mean, it helps to just kind of push away the pain, push away things, and it helps just keep thinking about things that are positive. You see gains, you see results, and you're just like, this is a better way of living, a better way of being, and it just changes your attitude overall and helps you to just keep going.
Open ears and communication is the number one thing. Also, as a veteran myself, I struggled with knowing my value when I got out. When I got out, I felt that my sacrifices and the skills that I learned throughout the military service didn't matter, but I was wrong, and the thing is, when veterans get out, they've made these life and death decisions at 19 years old. They've been responsible for $1 million of equipment. They've led groups up to 6 to 200. So they have these valuable skills and they need to learn that and keep those disciplines and that integrity that the military instilled in them, and they will be successful.
So transferable skills.
Yes.
How do you do that?
Transferable skills. Basically, you just have to communicate what you've learned. And it's not like, hey, I was a staff sergeant in the Army, I was a section sergeant or whatever. It was how to communicate that. I was a leader. I led people, and that's what's important.
And while the servicemen and women work on themselves, we can do our part to help in the process.
Spreading awareness, making sure that people know I know there's a suicide hotline, and just being aware. Information gets passed along every day, and there's things as simple as giving free membership, or restaurants giving out meals, or even in the city, just different programs that constantly serve as reminders, not only to the community that we owe these people a great debt, but also shows that we're also really appreciative and they deserve a hand.